In the heart of an old town stood a tall stone bell tower, its bronze bell cracked and silent for nearly a century. The elders said it had once rung on its own in the middle of the night, calling people to their doom. Nobody climbed it anymore. The tower had become a monument of fear, avoided after sunset. But two friends, Nikhil and Farhan, couldn't resist. Nikhil loved chasing mysteries, while Farhan, though nervous, never let his friend go alone. One evening, when the streets were empty and the moon glowed white, Nikhil said, "Let's climb it. I want to see if the bell still moves." Farhan swallowed hard. "What if the stories are true?" "Then we'll face them together," Nikhil replied. They entered through the broken wooden door. The stairs spiraled upward into darkness, each step groaning under their weight. Cobwebs clung to their faces, dust choked their throats. Halfway up, they heard it, a faint ringing, though no wind blew and no rope was pulled. Farhan froze. "Nikhil, did you hear that?" Before Nikhil could answer, the bell rang louder. The air shuddered, and whispers filled the tower. "One must ring the bell. One must fall. Choose." The boys clutched each other, lantern light shaking. The shadows along the stone walls twisted, forming figures of people who had climbed before them. Men, women, children, all with hollow eyes. Nikhil gritted his teeth. "It's trying to divide us." The voices hissed again. "Friendship cannot save you. One rings, one falls." Suddenly, the bell rope swung wildly, wrapping itself around Nikhil's arm. He was yanked toward the edge of the staircase. Farhan lunged, grabbing him before he could fall. "I've got you!" The shadows roared, the bell tolling like thunder. "Let him go," the whispers demanded. Farhan held tighter, shouting above the noise, "If he falls, I fall too. We don't choose." The cracked bell gave one final deafening ring, then split apart completely. Pieces crashed to the ground far below. The whispers shrieked, then faded into silence. The tower stilled. The rope turned to dust in Nikhil's hand. Shaking, they stumbled back down into the cool night air. When they turned, the tower looked weaker, smaller, as if its curse had been broken. By morning, the townspeople gathered, stunned to see the tower's top shattered, the cursed bell gone forever. The story of Nikhil and Farhan spread quickly. Two friends who had faced the tower demand and silenced it by refusing to sacrifice one another. From then on, the tower was no longer feared. Children climbed its steps without dread, couples carved their initials into its stones, and the people said, "It took fear to break the bell, but it took friendship to end the curse." And whenever the wind passed through the town on quiet nights, people claimed they could still hear a faint echo of the bell, not as a warning, but as a reminder that true friends never choose between each other.